So I have to tell you, I am very happy to be standing in the production room of Ancestry Brewing, and I'm here with Brian. And Brian, you are the head brewer, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So, you know, as gardening show, we love plants, we love nature and flowers and all of that stuff, and we found out that you guys have used specific botanicals. First of all, I want to know, why would you use botanicals in beer of any kind?
So the most common botanical that's used all the time is hops. I mean, everybody knows about hops in beer. And we're really interested in exploring, I'm very interested in exploring different types of botanicals, like, you know, we use elderflower, we've used hibiscus, and it's just a new world. You know, people use hops all the time, and I like to try to get into a different territory and get some new flavors from different plants.
So you mentioned elderflowers, but what are a couple other ones that you've tried for that? And are you using them for flavor? Is it for color? What are you using them for?
It's a lot of aroma, a little bit of flavor.
Yeah.
Hibiscus we've used, and that's a lot of color.
Really?
It's sweet a little bit. It's got some good floral character as well. So it's a combination of the two, but I'm usually looking for aroma first. I'll smell the botanical, I'll make sure it smells like something I want to put in beer, and then from there we'll assess how it tastes in beer. You know, it could smell amazing and then not taste great in beer, but we experiment, and that's part of the joy of our brewery. We have a lot of small tanks, and we're able to innovate a lot. So we got new products coming out constantly with new different botanicals.
Right. And you know, I'm going to now switch over here and I'm going to talk to Jeremy. Jeremy, you're the general manager, but I want to talk to you because there is a specific color and a specific flower that was used for a specific thing. So first of all, let's talk about the flower and the color.
Yeah, so we're using butterfly pea blossom, and the goal is to get the color of the beer blue.
Blue.
Yeah, oftentimes people use food coloring and things, and we definitely want to use things that are capable of adding some flavors and aromas, as Brian mentioned before. And specifically, we're always just experimenting and looking for new, interesting ways that we can make a great product for our customers to enjoy.
And it's not necessarily, I mean, you're not just like trying to be weird and freakish and all of that stuff. You really take great pride in the product that you produce here.
For sure, yeah. And specifically with the butterfly pea blossom we used, one of the great things about it was we noticed a slightly sweet and almost sort of a berry or blueberry type aroma, which if you're trying to make a blue product, is a great thing to have.
It would be a perfect connection, wouldn't it?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
yes, indeed. Well, now we're going to take a little break. I'm going to walk over and talk to another chap about why it's so important that they even wanted to create a blue beer. You'll find it fascinating. So now I'm sitting here beside Brian Shafer and his boy Nicholas, and I have to say that while I was in the brewery, I found this beer phone, which I think is yours, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
There you go, Brian.
Thank you so much.
So now, I get the fun and the thoughtfulness of blue beer, but it really has a very specific reason that it was made, and it's all about autism. Tell me about that.
So, if you don't already know, April is Autism Awareness Month. So we raise money for the ASO. A lot of families that have a family member with autism, like my son Nicholas.
Right.
We form teams, ours is Team Nicholas, and we brewed a beer, and we hope that we can raise money through beer sales to help support the ASO.
So really, the whole process then in your mind was, you know, because you deal with this every single day in your personal life, this autism, you decided that a blue beer would cover the color of that and what it means, and then you became very clever and said we can sell it and make money to help autism.
Yes. So we, just like pink is the associated color for cancer,
right.
Blue is the associated color for autism. And so we were kicking around ideas. We knew what kind of beer we wanted to make, which is a hazy IPA. But then Jeremy, who's the general manager here at Ancestry, he said, I can make it blue, or I think I can.
Right.
So we're like, okay, let's do it. So we tried. So it's got natural botanicals in it, not food dye.
And so for this, for the period of time in this month, then they're going to give donations to autism.
Yes.
With this.
Every beer sale creates a donation to the ASO.
Wonderful.
So you can go out there and drink this for a cause.
Right, exactly. And then also you know, certainly if you want to try this and you want to support autism, you can come to Ancestry Brewery and get it there, but you can also get it other places because you have it.
There'll be a number of locations in Beaverton that will be carrying the beer and have it on tap.
And they can find that if they go to gardentime.tv for that list of places.
Yes.
You know, as gardeners, we all really enjoy being out in the garden, and often it is with a beer or a glass of wine. So if you're thinking, I would like to support autism awareness, go to gardentime.tv. We'll give you a list of the places where you can buy the Blue beer and really support autism awareness. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Nicholas.